Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the homestead.
Hi, guys.
Well, it's a big day today.
It is.
Huge day. We have been living here on our homestead for just about 9 months.
9 months, yeah.
And today is the day, guys. We're going to start laying beams out, and we are going to start building our house.
I know. I'm super excited.
Oh, I am so excited. We have been dreaming of this day for 5 years. Probably longer, and didn't even know it. But as you can see, I already have my brackets. Yes, brackets. I have my brackets all anchored down to the sonotubes. I did that the other day, and I will show you guys that part of it. And then when we come back, we're gonna head over to the sawmill because I have already milled up some of the beams that we need. We're gonna get them over here, and we're gonna start setting them up. So come with us. So let me show you what we got going on, guys. Okay, you see here, you see all our pillars. Well, I have my bracings laid out, and you can see I've got one on every single sonotube pillar all the way around. Now, I've already, can you see that? I've already marked my lines going across. So what I need to do is get my brackets centered on there, get out the hammer drill, drill a hole in it, set my anchor, and set these beam brackets up and start getting this house together. So let's get on it. Okay, guys, so basically, hopefully you can see this. I marked the center of this bracket. We're gonna get those two lines lined up with my chalk line, and we're gonna get this in the best possible spot, the most coverage down on the sonotube, and right there is where we're gonna make our mark, and that's where we're gonna drill. All right, guys, that's it. It's that simple. I only got 15 more of those to go. Okay guys, now that you've seen getting all the brackets anchored down to the sonotubes, one of the things that I really need to do is I really need to recheck level. So I have my laser level here. We're gonna make sure everything's relatively level and find out which one of these is the highest one. I have a sinking suspicion it's that one in the back corner. It should be by maybe a 1/16 of an inch. If that's the case, then we can set that back beam at level and bring all of these beams once we set them up to match that. But we're going to use the laser level and we're going to see where we're at. All right, so we know which one is the highest. It's this corner and that corner. So we can start setting beams and then we'll just bring everything up to meet the two of them. So should be easy. Let's go get some beams at the sawmill. Alright guys, before we do anything, let me just show you. This was cut as a log. This is the log cut. So I need to square up these two ends and these two ends before we can do anything, so that when we go to set them, they'll be all set. So let me get out the saw and we'll get that done. Beautiful. That's fine. This will cut broad up to meet it. Okay guys, let me show you what we got going on here. We're going to glue and screw these two 16-footers together. And what I've got is I've got a mark right here that's 6 foot from that end and 6 foot from this end down to, where's my mark?
Right there.
Right here. Right here. And what we want to do is match this mark to here and this end to here. That way when we put our last 10-footer in, we'll end up with a total of 5.5 inches by 8 by 26 long. Okay, all we're gonna do is pick this up and put it on the outside on both of them.
Okay.
So we can get some glue in there. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. Do you think if we lay it down like that, you can hang on to it?
Yeah.
I'm no good at making small talk, but do you mind if I sit down?
Right there.
Indiana was a long shot, and I could use another round. I don't mean to be too bold. No, it's not at all like me. But when you're making your way home, would you like some company? 'Cause oh, I'm tired of sleeping on my own. And oh, I've such a long way to go. And you remind me of somebody I know. Can I stay with you a while? Whiskey eyelids weigh me down some. When a smoke-filled talk comes too close, and it's these moments where my mind runs from the emptiness of open roads. And oh, I'm tired of sleeping on my own. Oh, I've such a long way to go. And you remind me of somebody I know. Can I stay with you a while? Come tomorrow, I'll be gone again. So don't ask me for much.
We need to do
I'm no good at keeping promises. I promise this is enough. And oh,
Ready?
I'm tired of sleeping on my own. Oh, it's such a goddamn lonely road, and I'm sleeping alone. But you remind me of somebody I know. Can I stay with you a while? 'Cause you remind me of someplace I call home.
Give me this now.
No. You got to screw this one.
I know, but I gotta move it down.
Okay.
Right? Is it even going?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Right there. Okay, see if we can.
What?
That's pretty good. All right. Grab that mallet.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half, just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and it's you and we go back and forth every time, waiting for one of us to cross the line. You got me and I got you, and we got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half, just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and it's you it's you and
There we go. Okay. Who's a dummy? Who's the dummy?
I don't know.
I'm the dummy. So I thought I had a whole nother box of 4-inch screws.
Oh, the screws.
I have a box of 3.5-inch screws, and that's not good enough. See, these
No.
beams are 2 3/4 thick. So a 3.5-inch screw, it's not biting enough into the other board. And we're in Arkansas, and it's Sunday.
Everything's closed.
The only thing open is church. So, can't get screws there. So I'm gonna have to wait to do more of the beams until tomorrow when I can go to the store and get more. But the last thing we're gonna do on this beam, guys, let me show you. let's come down here. You can see, honey, can you grab that tape measure right behind you? Thank you. All right, guys. You can see that I am hanging off. What am I hanging off?
About 15 inches.
About 15, 16 inches on this side. And down here, this isn't easy to do with one hand. Down here, I'm hanging off 3 inches. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break out the sledgehammer and we're gonna slide this way. I don't know, 6, 7 inches. Kind of even it off a little bit, because what we're looking for is we want these beams sitting out about here, and then the end of the house will be about here, so that the sonotubes are all underneath and they can't get water damage, because water will eventually start to erode them away. So we want to keep them under the house, and it'll also help us when we go to skirt the house. It'll make it much easier.
Yeah.
So let's get a beating on this beam.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay.
Ooh.
I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays.
Oh, it might just be easier to push it.
I've changed for the better this time. I thought
Let's see where we're at.
never be fine.
We're at about 8 inches on this side. And we're about 9 inches off this side. So
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all
there we go, 8.5.
I move on each and every day.
All right, that is about 8.5 on that side. So
Way back
I think we're gonna be good to go. All right, what do you think?
I think it's looking good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only one beam so far, but
one beam, but they're lining up pretty good. Just a little bit of adjustment.
yeah.
And I can't believe it, guys.
Yeah.
It is dead level without shimming it or anything. And this should be pretty close to the tallest one of all 4
Yeah.
of our beams. But we're not going to lock it in until the anchor brackets, until we get all 4 beams set.
And then we'll level it and square it up.
It will level it, square it up, and make sure they're all running
Yeah.
true and level to themselves with the laser level. Then we'll anchor them to the anchor brackets and anchor them to the sonotube foundation. So, very excited.
I know.
First beam of our tiny house
Yeah.
here on our homestead. Guys, we really hope that you will follow along on this journey. This is going to be such an exciting build. I've never built my own house before.
No, I haven't either.
And I certainly have never milled all the timber from logs on our own land to build our own house.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be quite an adventure. We're gonna make a lot of mistakes along the way, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But stick with us, guys. We'll get it done. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, this is just the beginning.
Stick around, guys. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.